Hello YouTube, me again. I just want to play a little bit and you guys can do whatever. I am going to be making it a thing. I would like some feedback. I know that I don't get a lot of viewers very often, so I give it about a week. If I don't get any viewers in about a week, I'll probably just, the proverbial, leave it. I'll probably drop this. So, it's up to you, YouTube. Do you guys want me to continue going, or do you want me to quit? More or less. Because if I stop, I'm going to stop. That'll be it. There's no more, we want you back. None of that. And I mean, I could do things with people. I guess maybe that's the way I'll need to go. I'll need to play with like some bigger YouTubers or something in order to start getting the amount of views that one needs to keep a YouTube channel open. Even though you don't need any, but it's nice to have, knowledge that people in the community appreciate what you're doing. If nobody's watching the videos, I mean, that's just that, right? If nobody's watching, nobody's gonna be watching. Blue dye tree. I can actually get dye out of... You should give me dyed saplings. And my inventory's full. I don't need a spider's eye. I did go ahead and make like arrows and stuff for my bow, so that it's a more viable solution to what we've been doing. I made some of these drying racks to dry zombie. Zombie in this mod pack gives me 2 food bars each, which isn't bad. I cooked up a little bit of iron to make some shears to make the I don't even know. I got some shears to get some leaves to make fletchings, I believe they're called. Yeah, my axe is about to break. Herder. 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 I need some stone. I would like to cut down a large section of the forest or the jungle, because I don't like the way things spawn in jungle biomes. There's sugarcane over there and over there. Oh boy. So I do hope to be able to start making machines and stuff soon. I was actually sniping some stuff with the bow, just to see like what I could get done. Eh, I didn't do too badly, but I didn't do great. Definitely not the best of snipers. Basalt. Huh, that should only be near volcanoes. Okay. Things may start exploding. So we've got a desert. Oh, color trees. From what I'd heard, those don't. How'd I get rubber wood? I don't think I cut down a rubber tree. Not an IC2 rubber tree. Aluminum gravel. Actually, I can grab that. It's more like aluminum troll stone. Huh. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. Green sheep, blue sheep. Huh. Must have found the biome of the rainbow sheep. What biome is this? Rainbow forest. Alright. So these big rainbow trees apparently don't spawn anymore. I'm on a slightly older version of the mod pack, so I didn't grab the newest one. I'm actually gonna want to come back and shear these rainbow leaves down. Yeah. Because they'll wind up being quite useful to me later. Jungle. So now I'm back in the jungle. That latest death is my house. I died like right outside. So, we'll go over there. Dang it. I continue to forget to turn my timer on. Alright, so I guess this episode will be like 45 minutes too. Oh. Okay. I was wondering why I was moving over towards this side. Okay. What are you? Mimichay. Lots of different kinds of ores down there. And I just flooded it. Good job, me. And there we go. We'll unflood it too. So I'm not overly worried about mob spawns and things. Oh, I don't like you. So you actually have to click the rack. You can't just click the monster jerky on the wall. And I should be restoring hunger. So let's go down here. And I did find some geostratic quartz, but I don't think it's really terribly useful for anything. Oh, aluminum. Tinker's aluminum. Okay. Tin. From thermal expansion. So it'll be a little bit easier to break than the other tin. So I have copper and tin, so I could make bronze. I don't know if that sounds good or not anymore. Cinnabar. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in my butt. I don't want to leave it, but I don't really want to take it either. So I guess I can make stairs. Why am I making stone stairs when I know for a fact that I won't have enough stone? But I will have enough wood for wood stairs. Because 40 stairs is going to be more than enough. Yeah, I'm a little bit off. I'm kind of tired. I don't know. I don't know whether I should keep showing you guys everything I'm doing, or if I should figure something out for video editing software so that I can cut in and out. I don't know. I feel like cutting in and out of videos isn't a terrible option, but it's also not a great option, and that is the door block. So I am... Can I put a half slab there? Would that fix that? Well, it might if I can... Oh. Well, I can always move the door. That's not a terribly hard thing to do. I was planning on moving it to the other side anyways, because I was planning on actually moving out that way and then down towards the farm. Yeah. Well, actually, I could do that for now. Cut that down and then cut that out. Place a half slab there and then nothing can come in. And then a pair of torches down. That's a temporary fix. It's not... I keep forgetting. I need what I want to do is I want to make an iron pickaxe. So 2 of those. And let's go back down here. I keep bumping my head. And then from there up, it wasn't bad. So I wouldn't mind making a Tinker's Construct pickaxe. There's some benefits and downsides to it, but I feel that the benefits outweigh the benefits outweigh the negatives. Especially since I can just... 1, it's easy. 2, there's nothing really to it. And 3, it actually reduces my ore costs by staggering amounts, actually. So I have aluminum and aluminum gravel. I'll wind up making an AE system as soon as possible. So we'll make a pick head, and then we'll make a tool binding. I believe I actually have a... Oh, no, I don't. I don't actually have the tool rod. Well then. With this pattern chest, I might as well just make all of the patterns. Tool rod. Got that one. I don't need those 2 because I don't plan on making that. I got that one. I don't plan on making a pan. Some of this stuff like the tough tool rod I can't actually... I could make the patterns for, but they wouldn't do anything for me. Because I just don't have the... Alright, that's why I didn't do that. Because I need a smeltery in order to make those, the tinker tools, the higher tiered tinker tools, and I don't have a smeltery, and I don't plan on making one right away here. Because I don't want to have to be locked into just Tinker's Construct. And once I make a smeltery, it really does make it easy to just wind up staying with Tinkers. Which I don't want to do. Okay, so this is dark. Alright. So I am going to work on this world. I might go back to live streaming every now and then too. Live streaming wasn't... It was fun. I had fun with it. That'll be a little bit hard where I'm living now. But I do not plan to be living here forever. And there are good reasons behind it. But we won't get into those. $20, $19, $18. Yeah, there's only so many uses on these tools. Catacomb. I don't know what it is, but I can mine it with iron. So I might as well. I do plan on making a quarry pretty quick as well. And that will need Buildcraft power? Oh. That build. At Buildcraft. So there's Quarry Plus and Laser Plus and all that stuff's in here. But I just want to make a basic quarry for now. But as you can see, it takes 4, 8, 11 diamonds, 8 gold, or 8, 16 gold, and just a lot of iron that I don't have at the moment. I wouldn't mind getting an AE system set up either right away here, because that saves me a lot of trouble trying to sort through things. Because if I don't have to sort it, it goes, oh, yeah? What are your uses? Made into titanium, 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 made into itself? Okay. So it's titanium, titanium, titanium itself. Okay. Great to know. Granulite from Geostrata. Kind of confusing. There's a lot of... I wouldn't mind a backpack, actually. So there are a few different kinds of backpacks. So in order to make a regular just a backpack, I need leather. Okay. So with quicklime and flesh I can make leather. Oh, yeah, I also have, looks like, yeah. There's a few ways to turn rotten flesh into leather as well. I don't think I'm hurting for cows though. I haven't looked too much for cows, but I figure if we wander around we can find some cows. Silver. Right, because I wanted to make a bed. So that is lead. I don't actually know what this is for. Really. Like it kind of said, but it didn't really give me a great explanation of what it was. Hmm. So yeah, I didn't have enough stairs. I have some blocks. So I will need to make... What does an ender pouch and an ender chest take? And before you say it, ender chests are made a little bit differently in this mod pack. And the ender backpack? So you can make vanilla ender chests and these other ender chests. Ender pouch. There it is. And that takes some leather, some blaze powder, and some wool, which is fine. I do actually want to go outside and cut down. I want to conquer this one, the big one here, as I need a lot of wood to expand my house. And cutting down one of these big trees is kind of just something that every Minecrafter has to do in their career. If you haven't cut down a big tree like this, you haven't experienced Minecraft to its fullest. Oh. Watch where you stand when you cut these out, because you might wind up losing what you're standing on. In this case, probably also wind up dead. Strawberry seeds. Alright. I broke my axe. That's okay. I don't really need the tomato seeds. Definitely need the wood more than the tomato seeds at this point. I do have a bunch of vanilla seeds. And a hoe. Okay, so that being said, I do want to move this door. And I do want to expand the house. But one quick problem, it's nighttime. So what do we do about the night? What do Minecrafters do about the night? They have a nap. That's right. Mine. Oh. Minecrafters like to nap at nighttime. So I did wind up with some rotten flesh. That's good. There's more arrows over here that I never came to collect. One solitary square that mobs can spawn on over there. I'm not all too worried about that. Where's my shovel at? Let me work on expanding my house a little bit. How much time do we have left? 6 minutes? Alright. A little bit of time left. I do actually want to make like a split level house. I think would be pretty cool. So, in case you're wondering why the house is a little lower, somebody's trying to call me, but I'm currently busy. There probably won't be a stream tomorrow, as I have plans to hang out with IRLs. My IRL groups. So, because I want to make that like the central room area there, with my mine in it and everything, what I want to do though, so I want to make the door at the back from there. Let me just kind of try and show you guys what I mean. Oh, I never fixed my hatchet, and I never put things in the chest. What can stack into the chest? Not a lot. Alright. Some. Definitely some. And the coal. Cool. We will need some one piece of stone to fix my axe. If I was using the right thing, that would work, maybe. So we are gonna block off this wall here. And remove that half slab up there. And then what I want to do is I want to make the floor here. And then I'm gonna block this side off, even though I want to build over here later. I'm going to change that wall out as well. But Basically, I'm gonna make this room larger. I was hoping that the floor would be down one here, but I guess not. Okay. We'll make that part of this room then. Then we'll go down a block for the next room, which will be over here. And actually, I want to smelt up some glass. And a stack of sand should do it. Should be enough glass for me. Okay. So I do want, like, the way I had things set up was good. It was alright. But it wasn't perfect. There were some serious flaws. Also, I'm going to need to put a torch down in this area just for temporary until I fix my shovel again. I might just make in fact, I'm going to just make an iron shovel. Normal, vanilla iron shovel. These Tinker tools are good, but only for certain tools. And that is good. So I do want to remove this. I wouldn't mind putting some of the glass in there. So I'm not going to turn on like magnet mode or anything, because I kind of find it, I don't find it super cheaty, but it is kind of a little bit cheaty. I don't mind other people doing it, but I don't want to maybe have you guys think less of me because maybe some of you guys thinks it's kind of cheaty too. That's my timer. I just want to build this room really quick before we finish up, as I don't want to leave the episode with a big empty gap in the side of my house. Why? Well, because it's kind of unsightly. I'm actually going to replace this with wood, now that I have the wood to replace it with. I'm gonna replace that too. So this is mostly a house building kind of episode. Doing from one housey kind of job to another. I don't know. I feel like just calling this one housekeeping. 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 Yes, I don't own that. It's probably copyrighted to Family Guy. But I'm hoping that they don't say anything because I don't make any money off of these videos. I thought I told you to get out of my life. feel that this is a good size for my new room. Especially because I want to do some interesting things over here. What? You guys will have to wait and see. But actually, this will be the middle block. Oops, my bad. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Actually, there won't be a middle block. So I'm thinking like 2 layers on this section, so like a bottom and a top floor. A 2-floor concept sounds good for that for me. I don't need much more than 2 floors, but at the moment, but I will later. Having infrastructure set up to kind of build up is not going to be a bad thing either. So I will rip out a bunch of the walls here for glass later. It's like I'm gonna rip this out here. And then the rest of this episode is just gonna be me building a house. So if you're not interested, go ahead and, I mean, you don't have to watch the rest of me building, but if you want to, feel free to join me for the rest of my side house bonanza. I'm out of wood. So yeah, this is where this episode kind of turns into a me collecting for the rest, collecting stuff for the house and things like that. So I'm not gonna force anybody to sit through this. If you want to stay and watch, you can. If not, you don't have to. I won't see anything wrong with you guys not sticking around from here on out for this episode. But I am going to continue, and I'm going to finish doing my house. I would love it if someone would put in the comments some like nice or even just reasonable free video editing software, because I am looking for some, because I'd like to be able to turn things like this into, see, I don't think cutting episodes is really my style, but I do see myself not being at all unhappy with doing speed sections cutting the audio and doing a speed up of an entire section or what have you. I need another piece of stone for my axe. So the axe is something that I can't live without. I also don't need to make anything better than a stone one. Where's all my half slabs? There we go. Do a little bit of farm. Miscellaneous while I'm just getting sort of the last sort of stuff set up for my new housing infrastructure. I don't want to move my bed out of that main area there, because I basically want to leave that just for the mine. The old room I want to leave for just a mine, and everything else I want to kind of two or three levels in the rest. I don't know which one I want more. 2 or 3, or maybe even more, but we'll start with 2 or 3. So I'm starting to get a pretty good number of jungle saplings. So what I am looking to kind of do later on is get some different farming infrastructure. I say infrastructure a lot, or I have been in this episode. I'm sorry for using big words, but I would like to get some auto farming set up in a little bit here, just so that I can get some food going, food processing. Now, do I want to make that there, or do I want to make it here? Yeah, and then that's where I'll start the second floor. That'd be cool. I'm gonna put the do they have elevator blocks? What would they be called? Teleport blocks? I don't want to use IC2 teleporters because they are really expensive to make, actually. I don't have infrastructure for that. So I can actually make the floor of the old base, like the roof of the old base, into kind of like a patio kind of area. I think that'd be cool. Put some fences up around it and make it into like a second floor patio kind of deal. There are some creepers on the map that I should be cautious of. Over here. I think they're actually underground. They're on the map at this level because, well, I'm actually underground for them at this level. So I'm gonna square this off, and I will put fences up later. But I think this will be a good place for a second door, right in here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put a door there. And then I don't know how many more levels up I want to go. A few. And then I actually want to hollow out under this room, but I will do that after I finish the episode. I want you guys to see me building, but me hollowing out underground caverns really isn't something you need to really worry about. Building's alright because I really don't mind building on camera, but I'm probably going to come and go for the cavern digging. Like, I don't know any other YouTubers that just sit down for, well, lots of YouTubers sit down just and stream, but not a lot of them do all of their streams without any cutting or anything. So it does make my streams unique a little bit, and the fact that eventually you kind of have to expect me to run out of things to say and to do on camera, or I guess on YouTube stream. I want to call it stream, but it's not really a... Why did I do that? That was stupid. There. And then one here, and one there, and my roof is lit up. Jump down here, take the... I'm surprised I didn't take damage from that. Lights, 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 lights. And if I move that down one, I should see that, but I want to be redundant on both sides. I'm going to make another crafting table for up here, because now I want to put up some fences. I want to put up a door here. Do I have any dirt? I do have dirt. Okay, so I want to make some fences and some fence gates. So what, like, not much fences should do it. 14? That'll be close. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. One short. I say one because I also want a fence gate. Which means I'm gonna have to make a few more sticks. And a fence gate's crafted like this. So that will be my little outdoor. Oh, look at the zombie. He's so cute. Aww. What's wrong, Mr. Zombie? Aw, he falled over. So we'll do something like that. And I like the fact that zombies in this mod won't knock my torches down. So I can actually put torches up on the fence posts. Because I'm a block smaller, aren't I? Yeah. So I think I'll make ladders up for now. And I'll make like an underground area after. But that will be it for this episode. When I come back, I will show you guys what I have accomplished off stream. See ya.